Welcome to Ask Prep, your trusted companion for NEET and JEE preparation. Today we will study about a very important topic of biology, which is environmental issues, pollution, global warming, ozone depletion. These include pollution, global warming, and ozone layer depletion. These issues are no longer future threats, they are present realities, impacting ecosystems, climate, health, and even economies. Let's begin by understanding pollution. Pollution is the introduction of harmful substances into the environment in such a way that it causes adverse effects. It can occur in different forms, including air, water, soil, and noise pollution. Air pollution is caused mainly by emissions from vehicles, industries, power plants, and the burning of fossil fuels like coal and petrol. Harmful gases such as carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxides are released into the atmosphere. These not only reduce air quality but also cause respiratory issues in humans and affect the health of animals and plants. Water pollution occurs when harmful chemicals, industrial waste, and sewage are discharged into rivers, lakes, and oceans. This leads to the death of aquatic organisms and makes water unsafe for drinking and irrigation. Soil pollution results from the excessive use of fertilizers, pesticides, and the dumping of industrial waste. It depletes soil fertility and contaminates crops. Noise pollution, though often ignored, is equally dangerous. It affects hearing, disturbs sleep, and increases stress levels in both humans and animals. Another major environmental issue is global warming. This term refers to the long-term rise in Earth's average temperature due to the increased concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Greenhouse gases include carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and water vapor. These gases trap heat from the sun and prevent it from escaping back into space. This natural process is essential for maintaining life on Earth. However, due to human activities such as deforestation, industrialization, and the burning of fossil fuels, the concentration of these gases has increased sharply, leading to excessive warming of the planet. Global warming has far-reaching effects. It is causing glaciers to melt, sea levels to rise, and weather patterns to become more unpredictable. We are witnessing more frequent and intense heat waves, droughts, floods, and hurricanes. These changes not only affect the natural world but also threaten agriculture, water supply, and human settlements. Polar ice caps are shrinking, which not only affects species like polar bears and seals but also contributes to rising sea levels. Small island nations and low-lying coastal regions are at risk of being submerged. One of the biggest contributors to global warming is deforestation. Trees absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. When forests are cut down for agriculture, construction, or mining, not only do we lose carbon sinks, but the process of cutting and burning trees also releases more carbon dioxide into the air. Another major factor is industrialization. As economies grow, so does the demand for energy, most of which is still met by burning fossil fuels. Vehicles, factories, and thermal power plants all release greenhouse gases, which accelerate the warming of our planet. Now let's talk about ozone depletion. The ozone layer is a thin shield of gas present in the upper atmosphere, known as the stratosphere. It plays a critical role by absorbing the majority of the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. Without this protective layer, life on Earth would be exposed to dangerous UV radiation, which can cause skin cancer, cataracts, and weaken the immune system. It also harms phytoplankton in oceans, which are the foundation of the aquatic food chain. The main reason behind the depletion of the ozone layer is the release of man-made chemicals called chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs. These are used in refrigeration, air conditioning, aerosol sprays, and foam-blowing industries. When CFCs reach the upper atmosphere, they are broken down by UV radiation, releasing chlorine atoms. These chlorine atoms react with ozone molecules, breaking them apart and reducing the thickness of the ozone layer. This led to the formation of an ozone hole, most notably observed over Antarctica. Thankfully, Global awareness and international cooperation led to the signing of the Montreal Protocol in 1987, where nations agreed to phase out the use of ozone-depleting substances. Since then, the ozone layer has shown signs of recovery, proving that with coordinated effort and policy, environmental damage can be reversed. But while steps have been taken in some areas, we still have a long way to go. Pollution is increasing in many urban and rural areas alike. Rivers are becoming lifeless due to industrial discharge. The air in several cities is not safe to breathe. Global temperatures are rising year after year, and the impacts are visible in changing weather and natural disasters. The question is, what can we do about it? Environmental protection begins with awareness, followed by action. On an individual level, we can reduce pollution by minimizing the use of plastics, conserving water, using energy-efficient appliances, recycling waste, and choosing public transport or walking over private vehicles. At the policy level, governments must implement and enforce environmental laws, invest in renewable energy, and support green technologies. So as we conclude today's session on Ask Prep, remember this: environmental issues are not distant problems. They are happening here and now. But the solutions also lie with us. By staying informed, making responsible choices, and inspiring others, you can be part of the solution. Keep preparing with dedication, and carry this awareness into your future careers. Because no matter what profession you choose, the health of our planet will always matter. Thank you so much for being a part of the Ask Prep community. We truly appreciate your time and dedication to learning, especially when it comes to mastering biology, a subject that's not only essential for exams like NEET and JEE. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who are also preparing, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.